Yeah. Uh, Good evening, candidates. Today is 9th September 2022. A few candidates have written to me about the interview experience. I thank them for this. One candidate has written, they asked me, your father is working in IGI airport. Then I explained about it. They asked me, you have lived in different places. I replied to that. Then after that, supposing we sent you to south, then I replied to that. After that, they asked me where you are living now. Then why do you want to come in banking? Why do you want to come in banking? Then next question was public bank or private bank difference. Public sector, private sector bank difference. Then next question was what is bank? I think this candidate must be commerce only, commerce background. Then they asked what is mortgage, what is inflation, then what is inflation rate of India 6.71%, credit and debit card difference, then upper house of parliament, that is Rajya Sabha, then who safeguards constitution, then who wrote the constitution? And these are the questions asked to one candidate. Another candidate has told the name, meaning, and how that name came. Then district related news. Then bank questions like bank assurance, CASA, balance sheet. Then they asked many technical questions relating to engineering field. They asked to explain COVID protocols in Hindi because mistakenly I have ticked right in the speak Hindi option and it backfired me. Overall, I answered questions. This candidate says because my phone was not well, I could not send the interview questions to you earlier. Another candidate says questions were about Karnataka Bank, then about balance sheet, then goodwill. What are long-term sources? Long-term sources are capital, say term loans, and also debentures and other borrowings for long term. Then types of ratios, depreciation, then types of depreciation. This we have discussed many times. And some other personal questions. Some other personal questions like are you willing to relocate? Why you left your previous job? How much land your father has? And what he is cultivating. Then another candidate says, you have done engineering and then why banking? Your college is having so much of placements, then also why you did not go? If you are placed anywhere in India, will you be able to go? What is balance of payment? What are the qualities of a leader? What is banking correspondent? Then next candidate, this is actually asked in IDBI interview, will be useful for our interview also. What are demand deposits? What is asset liability mismatch? Brick mortar branches versus digital branches, which is better? Capital adequacy ratio definition and formula for calculation. Use of capital adequacy ratio in banking? So this was the question given to one candidate. Another candidate says there was a lady and a gentleman. Attitude of the panel was positive, smiling and friendly. This candidate's background is computer science, presently working as a network security team member. Do you know Hindi? Introduce yourself in Hindi. Are you working? Why are you switching career? Is it not possible to move to a higher level in the management? In your career? Asked about current organization, their businesses, all because one project was KBL project was given to our company. Asked about current job role, SOC monitoring activity, which you are doing. Are you involved in security audits? How did you prepare for exam? You had constitution related subject in your degree. Tell me 3 basic pillars of Indian democracy. Could not answer initially, they helped me. So said something. What is balance sheet? Do you know about RBI? What are the functions of RBI? Do you know about HTML for creating a responsive web pages? Only HTML is enough, or what else do you need? For the functionality of web pages, only JavaScript is enough or not? Then why there are many programming languages? Is it because the market they are doing? What are your hobbies? Which type of paintings you do? Do you know about Commonwealth Games? Then they asked where it happened. I said I was not able to recall. Then they asked, do you know about US Open Grand Slam? I said, then they asked, it is related to which game? I said tennis. They asked, are you sure? I said, is it related? They asked, is it related to football? I said, no. Is it related to tennis only? Then they asked, can you name a few of the famous tennis players? I said Serena Williams, Nadal, Djokovic. Then they asked, what is the full name of Nadal? I was not able to recall. Recently, a foreign prime minister visited India. He or she was from which country? Bangladesh. Which MOU they signed during the visit? Overall, it was a good experience. I am happy with my performance. I was smiling at them. They were also friendly. Even though I could not answer few questions, I was calm. All these happened because of your guidance and motivation, sir. The boy has written. Thank you so much for taking the mock interview. It really boosted my confidence. And another question is, what is the difference between private sector bank and public sector bank? So these are the questions, new questions that have come. So I thought I can share them with you. Thank you so much.